She walks in through one of the doors. She opens the door, I think. Haha, natty. Alright. She opens the door and like she just walks in. Like you guys are watching this, like as you kind of like bending your heads in just a bit, like kind of like how like a group of kids in those cartoons kind of just like
look through the side of the door.
And
like the Scooby-Doo gang, basically.
You hear a slight jostle, and then she walks out through the room, and about 5 individuals are following now closely behind. She had basically used one of her psionic abilities to dominate people, and did it quite easily, unfortunately. Damn, those psionics, man.
Alright, well, let's see what they've got in their pockets.
No,
we can't.
Better.
We can't necessarily touch them. She's speaking to Joseph currently. We can't necessarily just start touching them immediately. They're just mentally.
You tell them
control.
empty their pockets. Tell them to empty their pockets. They might have keys and shit.
That is true. They may have keys to a couple of the rooms or places that we need to go.
As she turns and a slight pause, they begin to open up their pouches and sacks. One of them is carrying a healing potion. A couple of other are carrying about at least 100 gold on them. Another one is just kind of carrying a ration of food, and the other 2 have nothing.
All right. Well, nothing that I need.
I want the ration.
He tosses you the ration.
Here.
So, we become muggers now.
We just need to know if they needed anything.
No, we're survivors.
Maven looks to Braun. Casualties of war.
Okay.
It was a joke. I was making a joke. My first one.
She looks to one of them, and one of them's like, "Surely," and he begins to turn and is kind of now becoming a guide to this place, as it seems, and the rest kind of follow closely behind. So,
ooh, nice. We got bodyguards.
All right, we have bodyguards. We have 5 additional. How do you want to do this, Bagomnin? Do we do it the old way, or do we do it a new way?
We'll put it to a vote.
All right. What do you guys think?
Well, we've got ourselves a small army. Might as well use it.
I'm liking that idea.
Are we sure we want to do this?
Question. Do the people we just mind capture whatever, are they armed?
Yeah, they all have crossbows.
Okay, make sure.
Okay.
My mic cut out.
Yeah. Like I said, I have already prepped my crossbow on my hand, so I'm ready.
All right.
Basically.
You guys enter the compound, and they begin to lead you kind of sidewindingly, like, and it seems to avoid a lot of the major areas, and you end up going a little bit deeper into you take about another two or three floors, and suddenly you hear a voice. Hey, what a lot of you.
I'm gonna quickly whisper to Poe. Tell your men to make it look like they're capturing us.
She then looks immediately towards over one of them, and all of them, like, uniformly, strangely, like, turn to him and is like, "We got some prisoners." And this individual begins to walk over a little bit closer, and now looking at all of you. And he looks at them. Why aren't they in shackles? They don't answer. They don't answer.
Yeah.
They're under control.
Tell them they were out of shackles at the shackle store.
Make a stealth check.
Can we just like punch him in the face and hopefully knock him out? I mean, that seems to work in
a lot of our situations.
All right. Which one wants to punch him?
I will.
All right, go ahead.
Me.
It's not me for one.
Oh, come on. Mama's gotta have some kind of fun. All right. And that 20. Yeah.
Critical.
Roll 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Times that by 2, and then add your strength modifier.
Okay. 1d4 is 4 times 2 is 8. Then strength modifier is 3. So 11.
All right. You basically quickly turn around and clock the guy in the face. Really, really, really hard. You can kind of feel it lash back into your hand, like the pain. And he goes like... And he suddenly doesn't seem to know what's going on. And he's looking at his body, he's like, what are you doing? He's still awake, though.
I'm gonna rugby tackle him, so he's like prone. I'm gonna tackle him to the ground.
He's already to the ground.
Yeah, he's already pretty much there.
Well,
I'm gonna body
since
slam him,
we
then.
Can't Maven do her thing?
I don't think we want to overload her with how many people she can control at once.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's weak as it is, so...
So just somebody finish him off.
I'm gonna jump on his face, like put my whole weight down on his head, so that it's gonna hurt for a start, but second-wise, it's gonna muffle his screams.
All right. I'm gonna say make an athletics because you're jumping, and he's still a relatively tall individual.
All right.
You're a dwarfish figure.
19 plus 5, 24.
All right, you jump on and you latch onto his face, and all you can hear is. And by the way, you know, like that feeling when you blow on like somebody's belly. It's kind of like that
raspberry?
for you.
That's
Yeah.
a raspberry.
Yeah, and you're kind of like forcing yourself. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. It feels funny, but don't laugh.
Is that a constitution?
No, it's just straight you trying not to laugh.
Okay. I'm gonna try and smother him. I'm gonna try and choke him out.
You are smothering him.
Yes. Okay.
Just about another minute passes. And
What are the other guards doing during
this? He stopped making sounds. Probably in the rooms.
They're under hypnosis right now.
Well, the ones that Maven has is just 5. There's probably... Actually, you want to know, if you guys really want to know, make a perception check.
All right.
If you guys want to know how many people are within this compound.
Let's see.
17 plus...
Perception, let me see. Wisdom 4. I've got 16.
I have 22.
All right. All right, Braun. From what you can tell, especially with your senses, there's about 73 individuals within this compound.
Guys, we have a problem.
None of them are active against you right now, but they are currently on standby.
Okay.
And for Joseph, the guy has stopped screaming. In fact, his whole body has gone limp.
Is he dead or unconscious?
I would say currently unconscious.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Don't want to kill him.
We should finish him off.
I stand up and I take my bandana over that was around my head that has the eye holes cut into it, and I slide it down over my eyes, and I chuck my the bone naga helmet to Braun.
Okay.
I just
say, wait, did you put it on?
I'm holding it.
I say, put it on. Let's kick some ass.
All right.
Braun's standing there awkwardly holding this helmet. Does it even have a strap? Can I actually wear this?
I think so. I think when you said I could wear it, but his head might be bigger than mine. No, dwarves have pretty big heads, so yeah, it'd probably you could wear it. I reckon.
I would say it would fit.
Alright,
Bone Nagas are relatively large in comparison.
Braun
So.
awkwardly puts this helmet on his head and just looks at Joseph, just dead silent.
Oh shit, he looks scary.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Alright. You guys begin to kind of go a little bit further. I need you all to make a perception check.
All right. Perception.
Fuck.
That 19.
15.
What's my perception again?
Perception is at wisdom.
I've got
20
11.
total.
Alright.
Quick question.
Sam, what was yours?
11.
Tara?
17.
Okay. Yomi?
20 total.
Okay. As you guys make it out through what looks to be a slightly open area in the corridor, what you notice is that there is a whole bunch of people. Not armed, not ready, just kind of sitting there, probably eating. And you also see one major big door. For you, Sam, you just notice that this is a very large area
So.
with people in it.
Okay.
I have a quick question about how the modifiers work. Hopefully this will be my last one. I'm sorry to keep running the game with this. So with the number I have on perception, is it just that number by itself, or is it plus the
It's plus the
modifier
modifier.
for wisdom?
It's plus
Okay,
the
so
modifier.
15 then. Never mind.
Okay, well then,
Okay.
you noticed. You noticed the big door as well.
Okay.
Since you guys are still currently sneaky.
Making a note of this.
So what do you guys want to do? Which, by the way, you're not
Alright.
stealthed, but they haven't
Yeah,
noticed.
Yeah. All right. I say we keep going through and pretty much knocking out anyone who comes in our way.
In that area, there's about 8 individuals.
8.
8.
We can take them.
All right.
I ready Argoth, let him grip it firmly in my hands.
Well, I mean, we are a badass group of badasses, so let's do it.
Zachary really wants me to blow something up. I'm gonna hold off on it.
We are
All right.
still somewhat still.
All right.
Actually, hang on. I've got an idea. All right.
How far are they
gonna-
from us? I just need to know this first
They're-
before.
The area that they're probably in is around here.
Okay.
So you guys are coming in from here. And the big
'Cause I don't know if I
the
can-
big door is around here.
Okay. I don't know if I can use Hunter's Mark immediately. You know, as soon as I come in and see them.
Hunter's Mark is if you can
90
see
feet.
90 feet.
Yeah.
Then yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of black powder. I'm gonna take about 10 grams of 10 grams of black powder. I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna stuff it in the dude I just strangled's shirt.
Okay.
Oh God.
Are we supposed to be
Alright,
somewhat stealthy?
No, we're done with stealth basically at this
All right.
point.
I'm gonna say to my friends. All right, everybody, hide.
All right. Are we
Gammon.
ready for this?
All right.
You're not
If
the-
he's telling all of you to hide, do you wish to hide?
Yes.
Roll
Okay, why
stealth.
not?
Stealth.
Roll stealth.
19 total.
All right.
15.
All right.
22 total.
Okay.
All right. So, they've all
23
gone
total.
to hide. I'm gonna yell. They're all hidden now. I'm gonna yell, "Ow!" And then I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna try and hide.
About a group
trying-
of a group of these people look up immediately, and they look over towards the area in which they heard this loud sound come from.
All right. I'm gonna yell again.
Ow.
Ow! I've been knocked out.
All
How are
right.
you yelling?
As such, a few individuals rise up from their chairs, and you can hear some. It's like, I'm gonna go check on that. And you guys can possibly notice.
Alright.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? Oh,
Alright.
Alanna,
Yes.
what you can feel from Real is that it now seems to be trying to tug you towards that really big door.
Alright. Alright, I guess. I'm still gonna be. I'm gonna try to make my way as closest to that door as I can
Alright.
without getting caught.
Since you are
Is it stealth or is it?
since you
or
are
is it-
since you are already stealth, I would say within this area there are several different ways to kind of just duck low and kind of get through. There might be
Okay.
several tables and barrels laid about. You yourself, along with Maven, who is following you closely behind, manages to get really close to that really big door.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna try to make my way under the tables at least. You know,
Alright.
at least that way I can try to sneak in through the bottom.
You and Maven, closely behind, manage to get under, stay under the table and manages to just get to that door. And, do you wish to enter?
Yes.
Alright. You and Maven enter through the really big door, and as soon as you sneak in, what you see is a very wide area. And immediately as you and Maven both have made it in, the doors slam shut. And you hear a
Alright.
and you are now standing in this room.
Is Rial with me at least?
Rial and Shay are with you.
Okay. I didn't know if they. Shay's a big dog. I didn't know if he could,
Yeah.
you know.
He's
be as
always
sneaky
with you.
as me.
Keep that in mind. Even though I may not describe it, he's always with you.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
As you
Alright.
enter, there is an individual sitting at a desk. This man, dark, tan, has quite a few scars on his face. Two specifically going down his eyes. He has a mohawk haircut, a red tank top of a shirt, like kind of just no sleeves, no anything. Wearing these brown pants. Let's see.
Do we need to roll for initiative or anything yet?
These three are currently in a room with a rather strange individual. We're gonna break into
Alright.
a little bit of back and forth, and then we will
I gotcha.
have to roll.
Alright.
He looks
How
up.
many dudes are standing around the corpse, by the way?
None. You left him there, but there's nobody going through it. Well, I gotta say, this is a pretty weird way of infiltration. So tell me, Hermanos, what may bring you to my compound? As he raises from his seat. Have you come here to kill me? Have you come here to converse? Trade? And he looks towards Alanna. Oh. Emerald Enclave, huh? I have to say, I enjoyed that little scuffle about several months ago. My favorite part was when I broke in a door, stabbed a man, and took his daughter. Really funny. Yeah?
Funny.
Yes.
Funny. You say funny as if it were a joke.
Very.
What happened to the daughter?
And he looks towards what looks to be the cage right here. She's been quiet as of late.
Oh
Hey.
shit!
What do you know? So you are here to kill me, yes?
First, I'm here to get the girl. Then I'm here to kill you.
I've been told not to give her away, so sorry about this, darling. And then in a quick draw, he pulls out what looks to be a gun and fires at you. I need you three. I need you to roll for initiative.
All right, initiative 18.
18. All right.
12.
It's only Alanna for right now.
Yeah, it's only me and Maven. All right.
Maven is. Alrighty then. Alright. Because of his ability, I need you to, he's gonna actually fire at you. Let's see. That's Joseph. Alright. Quick draw. Alright. He does about 15, Alanna?
Mm-hmm. Miss.
Alright, he fires, and what seems to be a and the breaking of wood. The rest of these people in the back hear this blasting sound of a gunfire, and it's like, uh-oh.
Alright.
So, next up, you, Alanna?
Alright. First, since he shot at me, I tell Rial to go see the girl. So I'm like, Rial, go check on her. Shay, right? So
Rial quickly lifts off and flies around towards the cage. What Rial can see is this little girl, dehydrated, fairly bony, doesn't look like she's been eating, kind of messy in sense, wearing possibly just been rags as it has been for several months that she hasn't been given any new clothes. She seems alive as she is breathing, but that's pretty much it.
Alright. Then I'm going to get my bolt, try to shoot it, try to make a point right in his face.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to hit him right in the face, so.
Go ahead and roll.
Alright. My shot is 14.
14.
Yes.
Alright. That does hit,
Okay.
but not directly at the face.
Okay. Cheek.
So go ahead and roll damage.
All right. That is 1d6 for me. 5.
Alright. Alright. You shoot a bolt at him, and it just embeds itself in his neck, and manages to poke out. He's like, ugh!
I'm gonna mock him. I'm like, you wanna know the funniest part of what you said?
Please tell
When
me.
you killed that man? That man was my husband, and that is my daughter over there.
Oh. Oh, this makes it even better. Alright.
Alright.
Maven is up next. She is going to use one of her psionist abilities and manages to does what is known as it's right here. She uses Body of Wind, in which makes her much lighter, and she quickly moves all the way up to the front, and she takes out what was that staff from before, very long, her spear, and she then kind of in a position to point it at him, and just is prepared for her next move. Okay, so with that being said, everyone else needs to roll for initiative.
Alright.
So I'm gonna make that Braun. I'm gonna make this. And by the way, those that had helped you on the way in are standing around doing nothing, mainly because they haven't received a command from Maven.
All right.
18.
14.
16.
14. Begamman is 14. What was yours, Tara?
6.
She had 16 as well.
Let's see. So Joseph, Ari, Begamnan. Braun, what was yours?
16.
All right.
16.
What's the day? There we are. Ah, this is necessary. All right. Top of the round. Ssav is going to go ahead and he's going to fire a shot at Maven. In which completely misses, but there's a bullet. 8 for Alanna. So that doesn't do anything. Let's see. And he kind of just moves on to the next barrel. He's gonna actually spend an action surge to fire again.
Okay.
Alright. So, 16 towards Maven, which does actual damage. So it does... Okay. And the next one is a 16 towards Alanna.
Oh, It's equal, so it hits.
Alright. Double check. Alright. It does about 9 points of piercing damage.
9 points? Okay.
Alright, next up is you, Alanna.
Okay, how many feet is he from me?
He's about...
Like, I am still in the back,
5,
right?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's about 12 spaces away.
Okay, I'm going to use, my spell of Spike Growth.
Spike growth?
Which goes up to 150 feet.
Alright.
And I'm pretty much gonna try to shroud him in thorns.
Alright, what's the spell DC?
Spell DC is... Transformation on the ground is camouflage to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area must make a wisdom check against your spell DC.
Wait.
Your...
Keep in mind.
Wait.
This is...
Yeah. Yeah. No, wait, never mind. Yeah, I realized what I did. That's why.
Yeah, this isn't dirt. This is wood.
Yeah, no, it's not dirt, right? Okay, then I am going to get my bow with the exploding string.
It is, I would say, for the sake
Would it be an action?
It would have been RPG'd, but you haven't applied the bowstring.
Okay.
You can spend
Alright.
spend an action doing it.
Yeah, I'll spend an action doing it.
Alright. So you go ahead and spend an action applying this bowstring. It's a little warm to the touch, by the way.
Yeah.
But oh,
Yeah. He wants to play.
Yeah.
He wants to play.
You
know what, Shay? I'm gonna let you maul if you want.
What's Shay's moving again? I think it's 30.
30, yeah.
Alright.
Or just try to go as
Just to get about that
get close. Okay, get close.
All right.
Try to be intimidating.
Next up is Joseph.
All right.
You are here, and this is a group of people.
Okay. And the corpse filled with black powder is only going to explode us. So I'm going to attempt to grab. I'm still standing over him basically, so I'm going to grab him by the collar and try to throw him into the group of people.
Make a strength
I'm
check.
throwing a man bomb.
Make a strength check.
18 plus 6. So
it happens.
That number.
So
yep.
Due to your ability as a Long Fu Pai, and I'm gonna count this as one of your key points because you are technically using one of your abilities of Long Fu Pai.
Fair enough.
You take it, and with the key energy just pulling within you, your strength becomes that much more greater than any other, takes this man and throws him into this group of people. I'm gonna say, for the sake of the situation, at least 2 and 3 are knocked prone.
Yes. All right. And then I quickly turn. This is not even a minor action. I say to Begaman, "You know what to do."
I guess you really want me to use that, don't you?
Yes. And Zachary really wants me to do it. I see you in the comments.
Alright. Keep in mind. Well, once it goes, I can't stop it.
Blow him up. Blow
All right,
him up.
are you doing it?
Well, whose turn is it? Because I rolled 14, so I figured.
All right. Well, right now it would be Arya's turn.
Oh.
So, Arya, what do you want to do?
How
She's on
close am I again?
You're here.
How many feet is that?
Well, the closest person, which is 1, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 spaces.
I am going to use Stinking Cloud.
Oh boy, the one spell that you've never used until now.
I have lots of spells I haven't used.
Okay. In which I've totally forgotten what that does.
You create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range. The cloud spreads around corners and its area is heavily obscured. The cloud lingers in the air for the duration. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison.
Alright.
On a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
Okay. And as such, Chrissy. Alright. Alright, so you want to get close to them to do this?
Yes.
Alright, so you get about here. And you cast Stinking Cloud. Now what is this, about 20 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Say this would be more than
It's a
enough.
20-foot radius. It's just like a huge circle, spreading 20 feet each way.
Do you need to be that close to use it though, because of the explosion that's upcoming?
Yeah.
I'll decide it. I'll decide it as a DM. Alright. Alright, and as such, you get close enough and you cast Stinking Cloud, on which this guy needs to make a Constitution. All of them pretty much the same. +2. And what's the spell DC?
My spell DC is 16.
Alright, you cast the Stinking Cloud. It covers the area around this guy, and in his immediate, he puts up his bandana against his face, and he doesn't seem to immediately get it, but it hasn't affected him quite yet.
How many turns is that effect good for?
Good question. Aria? Should say duration of the spell.
Says duration up to 1 minute,
All
but
right.
it lingers, and it says a moderate wind disperses the cloud after 4 rounds.
Okay.
So I was wondering about the explosion also. I guess that would count as a moderate wind to disperse it.
Yes, it could.
Alright.
I would say a wind spell more like.
Okay. So I guess that's Braun's turn next.
Yes, it is. now Braun.
How big is the radius of the explosion going to be?
How much black powder did you put in?
10 grams.
Alright. About that much.
Okay. And with my movements, if I go into a rage, my movement speed goes up to 40. Can I get to the guys on the other side of the explosion using that amount of movement speed?
Well, actually, in reality, technically yes. Well, no. So.
So I wouldn't be able to make it?
Yeah.
Guess I'll go up to the guy Arya's attacking.
Alright. Let's see. Are you in a rage?
I was going to enter it, yes.
Okay, you're in a rage. And you get about to the guy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, because of the gas?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Alright.
Which is...
I got quite a good modifier for Constitution, at least. Does the 7 saving throw modifier count for anything, or is it just Constitution?
Yeah, add your modifier.
Okay. Let's see, it's 14 plus 18.
Not plus 18, plus 4.
Yeah, so it's 18.
Oh, okay. All right. I was gonna say just. Oh. All right. You managed to get into the cloud. It doesn't affect you. You're in a rage. All right. So you want to go ahead and go Val Kilmer on this guy, or what?
Yes.
All right.
All right, and because I'm in a rage,
Totally throw him into the explosion.
If I kill him, I'll throw his corpse into the explosion. Because I have 3 attacks I can use. Because I'm in a rage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. See if the attack makes it.
Alright, that's what we got here. We have an 18, a 16, and a 14.
16, 14, 18, 16. The first 2 attacks hit.
Awesome.
The last one does not. So you take Arg off and you just go wah wah, and in your rage you manage to not hit that last hit, but you managed to get him pretty good.
Now roll my d12.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Plus a question. The strength, does that go into the d12?
Yep.
Okay.
That's your base
So
attack.
I got 8 then. Okay, cool. Alright, so.
I think your strength modifier is 5.
Yeah, but because of
Your
the
base attack is
rage
5.
plus the d12.
And
I also have a Yeah, the rage damage and the fact that Argoth has a +1 on its own.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, then yeah, base is 8.
So it's 8. Yeah.
Okay.
The first one's a 10. Let's see the
Alright.
second one we got. Second one's a 6. So 18 and 14.
Alright, you just cleave into this guy. He seems to be, like, much like the rest, a little bit more tougher than usuals. They have caused a lot of fucking trouble in Al-Anon, and they are not lightweights whatsoever. So he just got, ugh. Oh, a little tough, aren't you? Alright, the next up is, Bagamnon.
All right, quick question. Is Arya's gas explosive?
Good question. It is stinking cloud, and since we all know farts are made based off of methane.
Holy fuck! Yeah! No,
Say
that'll
yes.
kill them. Literally.
Roll, and then I'll make people do saving throws if that's the issue.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Move next to Joseph,
All right.
and I'll use my breath weapon.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage for it.
Finally,
Hold on.
dragon.
Well, Arya, it was nice knowing you.
As a reaction while
keep
it's
in
doing this,
mind,
I want to
Arya,
turn away.
Keep in mind, Arya, based off of your hellish legacy, you do technically have resistance to fire.
Okay.
Although
Never mind then.
it's resistance, but not negate.
Can Braun just like cover her?
Aww.
Make a reaction.
Aw.
Make a reaction of dexterity if this happens. But I need to know the damage of the fire first.
No, I'll just ask him like for
Trying
future.
to figure that out because the DC for this saving throw equals 8, your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Your
The creature
proficiency is
takes
+3, so
We'll see. It takes 2d6 damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. Let's see. See, since I'm over level 6, does that mean I roll 3 d6?
let me see. Breath weapon. Use your action to exhale. The DC is 8. What's your con modifier?
3.
11. 14. Yes, it would be 3d6 because it says right there on the handbook.
All right. So roll 3d6 plus my Constitution modifier.
Yes. No, it's already applied. The DC is already applied.
Oh, okay.
Does it say you need to roll for your Constitution, or is it just straight D6?
Let's see. Well, let's see. It says the DC for the saving throw equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, but that's the DC. Does it say add your Constitution modifier for the damage?
No.
Then yeah, it's just straight 3d6 fire.
All right. Here we go.
You guys wanted this.
No, we didn't.
First roll is a 6.
Okay, 6.
Second roll is a 6.
12.
Last roll is a 3.
All right, 15. You take a big inhale. Unleash this gigantic roar, like, "Rah!" And this fire enters this entire area, setting anything within the area aflame. I need.
Everyone's gonna have to do a fucking saving throw.
Oh boy!
Everyone except me.
Everyone except Alanna has to do a fucking saving throw.
All right, let's do this.
This is why I never work with dragons.
So the first three here makes their saving throws. 18, 7, 17. Okay, he makes a saving throw. These two do not. And then I need Arya and Braun to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn it. Okay. 19 total.
Let's double check this stuff.
Okay.
2 levels. Alright, time for me to roll mine. Oh,
all right.
Fuck yeah. 16.
All right. Who did what? Taro.
16.
19 total.
Okay. You two make your saving throws. The blast force, in general, caused about 35 points of explosive damage.
Oh yeah!
So, Arya and Braun, you take half, and explosive fire. Since Arya, you are resist against fire damage. You take half of half. So 35.
Can I try to?
Divided by 4.
Hawk, you're all like, can I try to? No. you already made your saving throw. You take half of 35.
No, I was gonna ask if I could try covering her to make it where she takes less.
Take a reaction and make a dexterity check.
Oh yeah.
So selfless. So cute.
My
I just have more health.
No.
16.
All right.
Fuck you, Cat.
In your reaction to, oh my god, they're just about to fucking do that, you try to cover Arya the best you can. When the explosion finally does go off, you manage to keep away what most is, but she still takes a little bit of damage. So Arya, you take half of that.
Jesus
Half of
Christ.
7.
So
Great.
I get half of the
What
amount.
it is half of. Okay, 8.
That's about 3 damage, I think.
8.75 is half of half, and half of that is 4.375. So I'll just say it's 4 damage.
Yeah.
So what was the original damage, Aaron?
35 points of damage.
And I'd take half of that.
35.
Actually, because you decided to spend your reaction trying to take the full brunt of it, you take about 35 points of explosive damage.
Oh!
You did it. You did it.
Selfless, dumbass.
It's not the sense. It's not that sense.
I thought it was a separate action.
You took a reaction to keep her from taking the brunt of it. You instead took a brunt of an explosion all over your back. Take 35 points of explosive fire damage.
All right.
Dungeon Master says no.
Oh, Ron, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to do that.
I ship it. Just like I
He's
said
in a
the first
barbarian
time.
rage.
Just like I said the first time with Alanna and Maven. I ship it.
Oh jeez.
He's in a barbarian rage. Nothing can stop him. Oh my
All right,
god.
so about this, the cloud is gone, and this guy, these guys are dead. Literally, by the way, there's exploding bits and burnt corpses all over the place.
If there's an arm flying through the air, I try to catch it.
There isn't. It's just bits. So you.
I am going to murder the dwarf.
Well, to be fair, at least half of it was her.
Hold on, I got you.
All right.
For being a sport and taking care of our Aria
I know.
that you've taken a liking to.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Next up is Maven. Considering how many times she's already been shot at, she kind of takes a stare, and the next thing you see is her take off her mask, like this, and you can see the mask come off. You don't see her face, Alanna.
Because I'm right behind her, I got it.
Yeah, but
Does Shay see around her, or
no?
Like, okay.
Okay. She looks dead into Ssav's eyes, and he's like, "Oh." And the next thing you see is this beam come out of her face, going straight through the desk, up around, and it comes all the way through right here, and it goes, and he's like, "Shit." And the next thing you see is like ice and spikes coming out, pushing him over, throwing him off to the side, just like knocking him prone for a bit, which does, because yeah. The benefits. Where are you? Yeah. Does about 3d6 of ice damage. Because I know Ssav currently would not be able to avoid that.
Okay.
So does about 14 points of straight ice damage to Ssav. You can kind of see part of his right arm is kind of frosted over, and he's trying to like get this feeling back. There's a couple of puncture wounds in the side of his body, and he's sitting there. And it's just still laughing a bit. So 5, 6, 7, 8. These four are going to kind of move into a position and let's see.
And Mavis still has the 5 that she still has under control, right? Or did she
they
lose
aren't moving for the fact that she hasn't given them a command.
Okay.
Let's see. So I need. Let's see. So these four are gonna all take a shot at Arya and Braun. So 2 to Arya and 2 to Braun. So, the first two was a 14. The other one, gotta double check. Oh, not a 14. Let's see. 14, 15, 19. Let's see. All right, a 19 and a 17 towards Arya. Need your AC. We've been over this.
Nice.
Is what?
15.
15? Alright, you take 2 bolts, one up the side of your leg and one up towards your upper chest. And then Braun, 21, and a 12. So Braun, you take 1 arrow, piercing. Let's see. Damage overall. Where's my d6? Okay. So Arya, you take about 7 points of piercing damage. And Braun, you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Can I use my reaction?
Yes. Wait.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yes. I was gonna say. Okay. What's the area of that? I can't remember.
I'll look it up. 60 feet.
60 feet. Cone or square? That's what we'll make
I
up.
don't see that. I don't see that. I'll.
Okay. If it's Hellish Rebuke. Hellish Rebuke. Alright, Hellish Rebuke. Hellish Rebuke. Hellish Rebuke. Tick-a-doo.
Does my Shay want to attack next?
Does he?
He's growling at me. He's like, I want to play.
It just says the creature that damaged you is surrounded by hellish flames. So
Okay.
I think that would be a circle.
Alright. These 4 all take that fire damage. What does it? What's the damage on it? And I need to make them.
It's 2d10 fire damage.
Okay, then go ahead and roll 2d10 fire damage.
Okay.
Because it works.
4 and 3, so that's a 7.
So. Four, 7.
If it makes the saving throw, it still takes damage, but half as much.
Alright. Let's see. No. 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 Nope. And nope. None of them make their saving throw.
Hell yeah.
So, they're all down about the same. Alright. Next up is, this guy here. He's gonna take a step forward and he's gonna fire back at, you, Arya, once again. Let's see. in which that is a 8, so that probably doesn't hit. Nope. Alright. Fires off one, in his still instilled fear of this tiefling releasing her anger upon her enemies. He fires one off, kind of reactionary, and just, it doesn't even hit you. It goes by you, but doesn't hit you. Alright. It is top of the round. It is now Ssav's turn. He's going to spend half of his movement getting up, and he's going... let's see. Alright. Let's see. He's gonna go ahead and...
No hush.
He's gonna take a,
It's my Hellcat.
You can have her. Trust me, you can have her.
Alright.
No, I called dibs on her first.
He gets
You also
up
dibs
from...
on Pocus too, so.
Ssav ends up getting up from this massive amount of injury. In which he is then going to fire off a shot actually towards the cage. He doesn't, as he fires at the cage, he actually ends up hitting Rial, doing about... That's not my D6. God, I keep losing my fucking D6. He does about, let's see, what was that again? Yeah, as if he does about 6 points of piercing damage to Rial. And he's gonna take a shot at you, Alanna.
Alright.
And that is a 22.
Hits.
It does 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points. Alright. Okay.
And he's going to
Where's my rangers? I just had my ranger stuff out.
And he's gonna make his way back over towards what is now the desk. What you begin to notice from that line of ice, that icy wall that had popped up, it has now melted away. As in, like, there's still parts of ice still on the ceiling, but whatever was around this area has melted away.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Now, how far is he from Shay?
It's
I
about...
just need to know this. I need to know in feet.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I would say, let's see, 5 times 12, about 60 feet.
60 feet? Damn. You can only make it 30. Or half that. Yeah.
Well, I think that I'm trying to remember the mechanic in which you could just spend your full action trying to get up to them.
Yeah, because I want to use my exceptional training, which is part of my Beastmaster archetype, to have him disengage, basically.
Disengage makes
Well,
you...
doesn't he still have the weapon? The gun weapon?
Yeah, he's still firing at you guys with the gun.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. But I've already spent a whole action in the last one just setting up the string and arrow. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get the bowstring with my my longbow out
All right.
And I'm also going to use a fire arrow this time.
All right. Okay.
So I am going to try to cause a big ass explosion.
Okay.
If it does hit.
A fire arrow just does +2 fire damage.
Okay.
But something you should know: you are kind of no clear shot.
Damn. All right.
You would have to move.
Yeah, I'd have to move. I'm trying to see where's the nearest point I can shoot. Either that or use Hunter's Mark, which would take a full action too.
I would say a little more towards this way.
Yeah, I'd move closer towards Felicia just to make sure. Just to make sure she's still breathing and everything.
Managed to get about here.
Right.
And you can kind of like hear a bit of shuffling within the cage.
All right. Honey, Mom's here. Don't worry, baby.
You can kind of hear a...
Mommy's here, honey.
All right.
And I am going to get the bow out. I am pulling it back, and I'm aiming for that arm.
All right. Roll it.
Roll it. 19.
All right. That hits.
Yeah. Well, and the damage will be, let's see, 5 + 2, 7.
7.
Yeah.
With.
And it said on impact it actually does explode, right?
Yes.
So how would I know about explosion damage?
All right. Explosion damage is usually done with a D12.
Okay.
Which this does 1d12 and also causes a radius of about 15 feet around.
Okay,
So-
and she's nowhere near it, right?
Yeah, she's nowhere near that.
Okay. Alright, D12 says 9.
So 9 plus 2 plus 5. Wait, is that including your
16.
modifier?
Oh, no, that is not including my modifier. Alright, my modifier has to be plus...
As I look at you vigorously.
Yeah. It's dexterity modifier,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay, plus 4. 9 plus 4, so that's 13. Plus... Wait, I'm just trying to make sure I get it right. Alright. 14, 15, 16, 17.
Alright, what's it?
17.
Okay, 17 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I hate math. Hate math, but gotta do it. Let's see. Alright.
Alright. And before I end my turn,
You have a second attack.
I have a second attack. Alright, I'm going to have Rial try to do a claw damage.
Wait.
Or should I just... I'm sorry, I'm second
Rial
guessing myself
Rial
right
wouldn't be able to make it.
Okay.
Only flight is, I think, 60 feet?
60 feet, yeah. And Rial was right next to Alicia the whole time, so yeah, that wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Alright, second action. Hunter's Mark.
Alright, you guys Hunter's Mark.
Yes. See, choose a creature you see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. and you have an advantage on any perception or survival.
Okay.
You make... Okay. If the target drops to 0 before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action. So...
Alright. And usually you would use your bonus action to move it to something else. Alright.
Yep.
Okay, with that being said... that will be end. That should be the end of your turn.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say something before I ended my turn. I wanted to tell Maven, get your soldiers ready and make sure that they're able to help the rest of the team.
Okay.
Just even if even to prep to help.
Okay.
And that ends my turn. So.
Okay. Next up is Joseph.
All right, enough pussyfooting around.
Right.
I'm going to run up to the dude that's attacking Braun, and I'm pulling out my axe as I run, and I'm going to use my extra attack and martial arts.
Okay. You have an extra 10 feet, right? Because you're a monk.
Yep.
Okay. Puts you right up to him. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna roll 3 times. 16.
That hits.
18.
That hits.
14.
That does not hit.
Okay. All right. So let's roll this damage on this baby. All right. 8 plus 6, then 5 plus 6. Got a calculator. Plus 5 plus 6. That is 25.
25 points of damage. You did this slurry of attacks on this individual, and you managed to just really get a beating onto him, but he doesn't seem to go down fairly easily. Like I said, these guys are the toughest of the tough. They regularly.
And I'm just gonna yell back to McGalman, "Get Braun away!"
Wait, what?
Oh, I yell, "Get Braun away!"
Oh.
Okay. And that's gonna end your turn? Arya, you're up.
I'm going to do what I do best, which is vicious mockery.
Alright. What's your spell DC again? Oh, 16. I keep forgetting. Alright, Alright. Somebody within range. Go ahead.
Okay. I roll. Oh, it's a D6 plus my charisma modifier, which gives me a total of 8. Okay. Your mama's so fat and old. When God said, "Let there be light," he asked your mother to move out of the way.
Who are you saying this to, by the way?
Whoever's the closest one to me.
This guy.
More suicide. Damn, chat, you're vicious.
I made 2 Umber Hulks kill themselves. Don't mess with me.
Also, Zion, cheers, mate.
He doesn't make his wisdom. He doesn't make his wisdom saving throw. So, yeah. What's the damage?
It was it's a D6 plus my charisma modifier, which gave me a total of 8.
He, as you say this to him, he's kind of like, "Oh, I like my mom."
Suicide by your mama.
I kind of want to hold one down while she insults him. Like a schoolyard bully.
No, I really do think that the strongest person in our team is Arya, because if you piss her off, she will kill you with your mama jokes.
I posted on Facebook I think a few weeks ago. It tells like everybody how they get their magic powers, and then by the time it finally gets to the bard, it's like sorcerers, I get my magic from my ancestors. Wizards, I get mine from my patron. Clerics, I get mine from my faith. Bards, oh, I made fun of this goblin one time and he just fucking ended up dying. I don't know how that happened.
Oh yeah, I've seen that post.
I love it. I love this power. I've bludgeoned people to death with my bagpipes, and I've made people commit suicide by your mama jokes.
Oh yeah.
But
it's all good.
Wait.
Like I said, strongest one in the team is usually the quietest one.
Wait.
Arya lifts up her Tinder and swipes left on the dude.
You wanna know what?
Next time.
Dude,
Next time.
Okay, hold
that
on.
is
That hurts. Yes.
All right.
that is the definition of
Okay.
vicious mockery right there.
Okay, here's the thing. Vicious Mockery does 1d4 psychic damage.
What I saw said D6.
Okay. Unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next turn, on the next attack roll it makes before the end of the next turn. Now, you can make the spell stronger if you spend spell slots to it. When you reach 5th level, you can do it. Oh no, wait, no. You can't cast that as a higher, but as you achieve each level in your wait. You reach 5th level, which you did, you're actually supposed to roll 2d4.
Okay, then I will re-roll.
Yeah, 2d4 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay, I won, and then also a 1. But I have a charisma modifier of 5, so that's a 7.
You did the same amount of
Damn.
damage
Total.
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really change much, but yeah. Alright, and that string of insults is like, oh, but I like my mama. And that's about it. Alright, Braun, you're up.
Alright, well, get over here.
I have a question.
Yes.
If I don't attack at least once, I go out of rage, correct?
Yeah. You
Is
attacked
it
once
possible
last
to-
turn.
Yeah, I thought I had to attack once per turn.
Yeah,
Right. Could I attack and then move?
yeah. But
Alright,
you're not
so I could do-
you're not within any range of anything.
I thought I was directly in front of the guy that was attacking Arya and me.
This is about a 5-foot piece of range. Your weapon doesn't hit that.
Could I throw one of my throwing knives at him and then move back towards Begaman to get
Sure.
healed? I mean, will that count as one of my things to keep me in my rage?
Good question. Good fucking question. Real good question. Let's see.
Yeah, Hawk asks all the good questions. We just like, hey, can we just like call this dude a motherfucker and be done with him?
I just want to learn how to play the damn game.
You're learning faster than most of us, so.
If we exposed our penises, would they commit suicide?
Oh God. No.
That's
Arya
what I'll do
expo-
next time. Arya
Arya-
flashes them and they kill themselves.
Let's say Arya exposes her dick and everybody dies.
It doesn't.
What?
Okay. It doesn't clarify that you need to make like a thrown attack. So it's just attack. So yes, if you do throw a knife at him, you can walk away. You can kind of walk
Use my-
away.
Alright.
But you have to use
so
your dexterity
my dexterity for which?
for a throwing.
Okay.
Remember attacking.
I have a hand axe.
If you attack with the short ranged weapon, It's
Yeah.
always strength. If you're attacking with a long range weapon, it's always dexterity.
All right, so
Keep it
for
in
my...
your pants, Heavenly.
Alright, so I can use 2 of my 3 things to attack, and then 1 to just for my movement.
No, you could attack 3 times and then move. You always will have a movement.
Okay. I will roll my d20s, I guess, and see if I can attack.
All right.
Let's see. We got a 18, a 14, and a 7.
All right. The first one hits. The other 2 do not.
All right. Now I'll roll my d6.
So as you try to throw one of these knives, wait, to who? Where are you throwing them, by the way?
The one that already just attacked. The nearest one to him.
Need to double check something. Because if it's a throwing weapon, there's a certain limit that you have to be at. Alright, throwing knives. Okay. 20 to 60 feet. I need you to re-roll all those attacks with disadvantage.
With a disadvantage.
Yep.
What's the disadvantage at?
Oh, disadvantage is you roll twice, and the lowest number is what you use.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You've already rolled once though, so just roll again and just
Yeah.
use the lowest ones of that.
Alright. Alright. This is a 18, and a... I think it's a 6? Yeah, it's a 6.
all right. The first, all 3 miss. You throw these daggers at him, all of them miss.
But I got a 18 on 1 in the first round, didn't I?
It's disadvantage, and you're taking them all at the lowest numbers.
Okay. Alright, then I just move back towards Bagama then.
All right. All right. Remember, there's a certain limit, and this is why I tell you guys to read the player's handbook. There's a certain limit whenever you do a throwing thing, and it'll say about like 20 to 60. That's how many feet you need to be in between in order to just do a regular attack. If you're doing it up close, there is no direct way of being able to do it.
Okay.
That's why it's always disadvantage. Even if it's very close or very far away, it's always a disadvantage.
Alright. Looks like I'm up.
All right. Yep.
Alright. I'm gonna use, for both my moves, I'm gonna use 2 potions of greater healing on Braun.
All right. Go ahead and roll for how much that heals.
Let's see, that's 2d6, right?
Hold on. I'll have my notes.
Yeah, I was trying to look for it, but it's not in the...
4d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So.
That's total, right? That's not just for 1.
That is for 1. 4d4
Okay.
plus 4 for 1.
4d4.
And since kind of just go ahead and you can gather that up and tell them later in the midst. I'm gonna go ahead and move on with.
I'm gonna have to do math on this one.
Okay. It is now Maven's turn. Where is everything at? I need a bigger desk. Let's see. It's now Maven's turn, and she goes ahead and puts her mask back on. And she is going to take a few steps towards Ssav. She is going to attack him a few times with her spear. Which 11 plus. Okay, that one doesn't hit. That one does hit. She manages to swipe and then take another stab at Ssav, going into his left arm,
Is that currently the one that was pierced with the ice?
Yep.
Okay.
DC saving throw. 7, 13 points of piercing damage. Piercing damage. Let's see.
You get 28.
All right.
28 hit points. Yep.
As she stabs him with this spear, he tries to reel back with a sound, and then suddenly he begins to try and look around, and he can't speak. He doesn't know what's going on, like as if he's lost a majority of his senses. So he is considered blinded, and considered blinded and muted. All right. So he's not going to be able to talk for a while. Thank God. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. These two are gonna come up to Hugh, Joseph, and these two are going to come up to you, Arya, and they are all going to make they are all going to draw a small blade, and they're all going to make an attack on the two of you. So for Joseph, so the first one is 10, the second one is 20. Joseph?
The second one hits me.
Okay, so you take 1d6 of slashing damage. You take about 5 points of slashing damage. Arya? Let's see. 17 and 17. Arya, what's your AC? Okay, then they both hit. Alright, so you take 6, 9. You take about 13 points of slashing damage as these two just swipe and swipe at you. Alright, stuff is... Alright, and then this guy is going to also draw a smaller blade and a short sword, and he is going to attack you, Joseph. He does 13.
Does not hit.
All right. He tries to take a swipe at you, and you just with your skilled abilities, just push the blade off away from you.
And I stick out my tongue at him, and I blow him a raspberry.
And so you do. You go. And it is now at the top of the round.
Arya uses vicious mockery, and Joseph uses just regular mockery.
Okay. Maven and Alanna, you notice that the area behind his desk is beginning to glow.
Alright, I mentally communicate with Maven. What do you think that could be?
Alright. As far as she knows, she needs to actually make an Arcana check. Arcana is 5. Alright. From what she can detect immediately from that area, she tells you it's a teleportation circle.
Alright.
And it is Ssav's turn currently. So he is going to he's gonna back up a bit. 3, 4. He's gonna take a little bit of an area over here, and he's going to fire off. He's gonna fire off some from his gun.
Okay.
Let's see. The first one aims for Maven, which is an 8, so that doesn't hit. Oh. The next one is a 22 to you, Alanna.
Hits.
Alright.
And we're still blocked by that door, so they can't see what's going on, right?
Yeah, the doors are shut.
Damn.
It does about 10 points of piercing damage.
Ow! That is a big hit.
And that is with disadvantage, by the way.
Oh, that's with disadvantage?
That was with disadvantage.
Because of the distance?
No, because he's blinded.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Alright,
Alright.
Next up is you.
Okay, I will have Shay move forward 30 feet.
Oh.
Is he within attack distance?
No, he's got about 5 feet in between.
Let's see if... Well, he's blinded, so could I possibly use intimidation?
I need to double check that weapon she has. This, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let's see. Blinded, muted, deafened. So
I need to check the Beastmaster's.
as far as you know, he can't hear anything either.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a spear of 0 senses. Like he can't hear, he can't see, he can't speak.
Yeah. Okay. Which would make it great for Shay to attack him right now.
Yeah.
And
He would have advantage.
I would have advantage. So I'm just gonna tell him to attack.
He is not within range.
Oh, damn, he's not within range. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. How far back does he have to be?
What do you mean far back?
No, how close does he have to be for...
He has to be in about another 5 feet, which he's about a square away.
Okay. I want to move him again, that's why. Okay. Set. I'm gonna... Damn, I wish I really had kept that Fire Bane dagger at this point now. Would have been able to attack with it. I would have... It would have been for a different attack, but, Alright, I'm gonna try to make my way closer to him.
Alright. I would say you're about here.
Alright. Then I'm just gonna use my longbow and try to aim at him. And try to aim at his other shoulder.
There's currently a Shay in your way.
Damn. I can't call him back?
You moved him. He can't go any further, and he can't go back.
Shit.
And since you already moved, you can't retract your order.
Yeah, I know. I can't. I need to be able to think of something. Why is it that it's not helping me right now?
You have an exploding bowstring.
I do have an exploding blow.
That costs about 15.
Yeah, but I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt my dog in the
There is such thing as behind him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. All right.
I mean, you can aim for this crate right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's off screen for me too. So.
Wait. No, go ahead. Try it.
Oh, it's right next to the teleportation door. I don't want to hit that.
Well, no, it's not gonna damage it. I mean,
Alright. I'm being wary of you, DM. That's why.
no, go
But
ahead.
I will go draw back and try to hit right behind him
All right, go
to
ahead.
the wall.
All right, go ahead and roll just straight dexterity.
Okay, straight dexterity. 13.
All right, you draw back and you can feel the magic of the string now embedding itself in one of your arrows, and you fire it off behind the crate. It explodes first, and then suddenly there's a secondary explosion, which causes about this entire area around here to burst into flames.
Okay.
So,
And they can hear it through the wall, can't they?
yep.
Or they can feel it. So. Alright.
As I hear the explosion, Joseph goes, ours was bigger.
No, I'm pretty sure mine was.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can agree with you on that one.
Okay.
That's-
I need Shay to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright. Dexterity saving throw. 11.
Out of that entire explosion, it seemed to be very well compressed in itself, but it still hit Ssav, but he managed to, from just the feeling of what was happening, he ducked under, so he managed to fall to the floor first, but he is prone.
Okay.
So he and Shay take about 16 points of explosive damage.
Okay. Alright, that's okay, boy. I'll make sure you're healed. Right.
He looks at
That's
you like,
half. That's half of his. That's half his life. That's why.
It's
I
like,
don't want to lose my dog again. I can't
Alright.
want to lose my dog again.
Alright, that being said, it is now Joseph's turn.
Alright, at this point, the gloves are coming off. I take my war axe, and I sheath it on my back.
Alright.
And I'm going to spend 2 key points to use a flurry of blows and stunning strike. But after I make a first attack and initial attack, so there's 4 attacks all up,
Alright.
one of which is going to stun a dude, and because of Fury of Blows, I can use it to knock him back 15 feet. I'm going to kick him into a wall, basically.
Alright, wait, this guy?
No, the one in front of me. The
That
one
is-
closest to the wall.
That is the one in front of you.
Oh, the one right behind me then. The one that's closest to the wall.
This one?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. So, you're using
And,
flurry of blows on him.
That's right.
Okay.
So, just for everyone at home, at level 5 you get key empowered strikes. So my hands are basically glowing blue key and magic light here.
Alright, Iron Fist.
Alright. 19. 12. 20. And 16.
Alright, the second attack doesn't hit.
Alright. And I'm assuming the third one was the stunning strike, and then the last one was the flurry of blows. So I'm going to stun him, and then I'm going to kick him into the wall.
Alright. So it's
Alright,
all to this guy?
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck, bud.
Alright.
Alright, roll damage.
Okay, I'm going to need my calculator on this one, because it's 3 rolls.
I feel for you on that.
Alright, 3, 5, 5, and that's all plus 6. So 3, plus 5, plus 5, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, 31!
Holy shit.
If possible, I'm hoping his head can detach when it hits the wall.
You do this, you manage to stun him and just do this multitude, attack on this guy's, entire body, and when you finally get in that last attack, you knock him into the wall, and you see him embedded into the wall.
I went Mortal Kombat on his ass.
But it doesn't kill him. He's still. God damn. That is fucking brutal.
That is brutal. Congratulations.
I'm hoping like he's gonna spit out a tooth or something.
That's my dwarf.
Aww.
Yeah, he's not looking too hot. Alright, next up is Arya.
Okay, I'm gonna do something a little out of the box here. So,
As expected from a bard.
When
but,
aren't you?
You're probably going to tell me that it's not allowed, but I'm going to try.
You can certainly try.
I'm going to use invisibility on myself first.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak around to the human closest to me, and I'm going to give him a super wedgie. Don't make that face, Aaron.
I need to first make sure that invisibility is... The thing I think about invisibility is... Hold on, I was right at it too. Okay.
I will say I approve.
Yeah, me too. It's just, I need to know if it will work. That's the thing. Alright, you can touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything. Okay.
I don't see any reason why I couldn't use it on myself.
Yeah, you can use it on yourself. And
Yay!
Since it's not a sneak kind of thing, I will allow it.
Yeah!
So you touch yourself, you go vroom, invisible, and these two guys were like, wait, what the fuck? You sneak around, and this guy like kind of is like, where'd she go? And it's like, what black magic is this? And in your quickness, I need you to roll dexterity. Because the dexterity will be able to do everything as fast as possible without him knowing.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yes. No, just straight dexterity, not a saving throw.
Okay. That's still a 20 total.
Okay. You, carefully, as he's kind of looking around like, where the fuck she go? Slip your hands around what seems to be his trousers. And next, I need you to make a strength check.
Strength. Okay. 11.
Right there. If not for that 11. You with the quickness, take his trousers and lift him, and you can see all like the back of his legs bend in. He is lifted from the ground. You now no longer invisible because it's a concentration spell, so you had to break concentration.
Yeah.
Lift him from the ground. You're grabbing his trousers up to at least over your horns and drop him. So for that, I'm going to do 1d8. I'm gonna say 1d8 for that bullshit.
Roll a d.
Yeah. Are they heart-shaped boxer shorts?
No, they're just plain brown. Plain brown. Yeah, but yeah, you drop him to the ground.
They're brown now.
Really brown now. You drop him to the ground and he's like, oh! And that's the sound he makes.
Damn, Arya is the queen of everything. Bagpipe murder, your mama joke, forced suicides, and now wedgie fatalities.
At this point, is she just an
Hashtag dear
actual
Arya.
bully?
I know.
She is.
Is it to be-
I'm a bully! I'm a bully!
She give him an Indian version.
Your move, Sam Riegel.
Damn! Don't call
He
him out
has
like
never out of all the time that I've watched Critical Role, he's never done that. I think we raised the bar a bit.
I'm the better bard!
Don't,
I
don't
said
you say
but
that.
a
There
bit,
people will kill you.
a bit.
Alright, Bob!
Be
The
creative.
invincible Arya! Yes!
So is he dead?
No, but he's in pain.
No.
I mean, yeah.
I was inspired by Sam doing out of the box stuff all the time, so I wanted to have fun with it.
Aww.
Good job, by the way.
Cheers.
Your move, Sam Riegel.
We should make that a highlight of this game,
All right.
and then send it to them.
All right,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna say that will be the end of Arya's turn, and you're up, Ron.
All right. Can I make a perception check to see which of the two nearest Arya are the weakest,
Yeah.
or
go
which
ahead.
look the most haggard, I suppose?
You want to know what? I'll call this as passive for right now. They are about the same.
Okay.
Both are looking pretty rough.
I'm gonna, in full berserker charge and rage, just rush towards not the one that she just gave the wedge to, but the other one between me and her.
These two?
Yes, that one. The one, that one, yeah.
All right.
And I am going to lay into him with all three of my attacks as
Okay.
strong as I can.
Go ahead and roll.
Let's see. We got a 17
That hits.
and 18 and a 4.
All right, the first two hit. The last one does not.
All right. And I'll roll my d12. 11 plus 19. And... Alright. 19 and 17.
Oh my god.
19 plus 17. That's 36. How do you want to do this?
Alright, just like Braun rushes in with the most blood-curdling scream he can imagine.
Alright.
His first blow just comes a freaking sweep down on top of the guy's skull. He pulls the axe out. The second one, he winds up like a batter at the plate and just slices into him in the middle. His top half of him just goes flying across the wall, and the other one just drops to the ground.
Alright. As such, you go crack! And this guy, like, his face, obviously from the first blow, mongrified. And then as you come down for the second one, you can hear the just as Argov just completely, even though this blade is slightly dull in a sense, it goes in. And just basically his entire front half of his body is going spraying out blood.
Can I throw what remains of his corpse at his friends? Just like sling it off my blade?
I would say no for right now because you're still enraged. Also, I need you to take a blood tinge point. Write that down.
Okay.
So things that only a DM knows for right now. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and call that as the end of your turn. So next up is...
Yo.
Is Bagaman, yep.
Alright. See, where's the nearest enemy towards me?
I would say 7 and 8 right here.
Alright. Let's see. Is
I
that
did kill that. Sorry.
is that Terror right there, or
Tara is here. This is Braun.
Okay. Alright. Well, since Braun's in front of that one, guess I'll take on 8. I'll rush him while pulling out both swords.
Well, Braun hit 8. It's number 7.
Well, then
actually.
7.
Is 8 dead or okay? 8's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I was
making sure.
I was like,
I
fuck.
was like,
Yeah, it was there, so I was
these
confused.
guys? I was about to wonder, how tough are they?
Yep.
They lived through all of that?
Alright. Now, as both swords are pulled out, I go and attack him with both my swords.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
I just said.
Don't forget, you also have an action charge left.
I know I do. Which I might actually have to use because my first roll is an 11.
That doesn't hit.
Second roll is a 7.
That also doesn't hit.
Well, I ain't using the action surge, so fuck that. No, I ain't wasting that shit.
So you try and take a swipe at him, but you know, as he's kind of on the ground, he's kind of screaming like ah, ah, because of the previous wedgie. He seems to just be crawling around quickly enough to get out of the way of your attacks.
Sit still so I can kill you.
All right. Dude, so you don't want to use the action surge. Then I would say that this is the end of your turn. Then Maven is going to just hold her turn for right now and is going to try and inspect this transportation circle. Let's see. Next up is... Let's see. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so these 3. 5, like, kind of gets out of the wall a bit. And he's going to kind of, like, rush up to attack Joseph as kind of retaliation.
Isn't he still stunned, though? Because I did use a stunning strike.
How long does it last?
Let me check that.
Because if it only lasts for that turn, then I'm going to say... Actually, if it's 60 seconds.
Okay, no, the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, then... He would have rolled a 15. Did that beat?
Yeah, just by... I think it's 8 plus my proficiency plus my monk level, I think?
I think
Let me
it's your
check that.
I think it's your wisdom.
Key, here we go. 8 plus plus wisdom. So 8 plus 3, 11, 14. Yeah, he beats it.
Okay. So, yeah, he manages to shake off the stunning blow. And he's going to come right after you. 16?
Does not hit.
Alright. He tries to, like, even though, like, he's kind of, like, trying to come at you, he manages to swipe and you get out of the way quick enough. The other one that was near you, he's also going to take a swipe at you as well.
Is there any chance if he misses, I can roll something as a reflex to kind of catch him?
Is your AC 16? Like, straight 16?
No. My, it's based off my wisdom modifier and my dexterity modifier, because I'm not in armor.
Okay.
So mine is 18.
It's 18?
It's 18. My dexterity's 5, my wisdom's 3, and it's 10 plus that.
Yep. All right.
Checks out.
Jojo.
Yeah, it checks out. Yeah, it checks out. All right.
I can't wear armor though. If I like put on leather armor, my armor class becomes 11.
Yeah. All right. Then 7 is going to try and make an attack towards Arya, mainly for the wedgie.
Oh, yeah.
So, 14.
It doesn't hit.
Okay. He tries to take a swipe at you, still kind of scrambling all over the ground for the wedgie, but he just doesn't seem to get a grasp of the situation. And 4 again is going to attack.
He's got tears in his eyes, planning his...
Yeah. Yeah, 19, Joseph?
Yeah, that hits me.
Alright. Does about 3 points of slashing damage.
Ah! My side!
Alright.
Just while we're kind of in between everything, what would I have to roll to tear a man in half?
I like the way the dwarf thinks.
Actually, I'm thinking between me and Broad, we can do that thing where they used to tie like ropes to horses and like send them in different directions. I feel like if it was me and Braun pulled.
Remember, you don't like horses, though.
Nah, we're the horses in this scenario.
Are you sure you want to be the representation of the horse? Okay. Oh, shit. Fuck. I think I fucked up my dragon.
Aww.
Shit. Alright, in the moment in which the transportation circle finishes glowing, and before you, in a flash of light, stands what looks to be a man with white hair, dressed in white cladded clothing and cloak, and from the meditation he comes out of its form. Well, oh my, I remember you. I know who you are. Where are the rest of your friends? And as he says this, he points his finger towards Ssav, and from it, a beam comes out and hits him. She needs to make a saving throw, which he fails, and thus takes... takes about 48 points of necrotic damage, and kind of still unable to grasp the situation, he gets hit by this, and suddenly the color from him disappears, and life just simply is drained out of him, and he lies on the ground dead. So, who's next?
You.
Did they just encounter Frieza?
It sounds that way.
This is that white sorcerer that you had met atop Argoff, or atop the White Dragon Summit that you had fought initially.
Sorry.
I knew it was him, but...
Yeah.
Pick up the phone because I called it.
I have a question.
Yes?
If I were to use a spell on him, would he be more... outside of battle, would he be more resistant to it because he's a sorcerer?
Magic and magic fighting is just does straight damage. He's a sorcerer. That doesn't mean he can't take magical damage.
If I could get my hands on him, I can do damage to him.
Yeah,
I would like to try something.
You remember this man known as Allrog. And he is not a nice guy.
Then I want to try something.
You are currently engaged in battle in another room. It is now the top of the round. He has rolled an 18.
Wait, how many are there left?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's about 4.
4. Okay.
Actually, in reality, I'm gonna replace that rock with this one. This guy. As we previously remember him. Oh, the internet's going down. Alright, so who's up? Actually, since it is top of the round. I'm gonna say Alanna, you're gonna go first.
Okay. Alright, I'm facing him. I'm like, you. I am so... You made me lose him once. You're not making me lose him again.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Good.
I'm not after another dragonborn. I'm after the child.
Oh shit!
You
We're not there. Remember.
do not get anywhere near her.
Oh, and it's not just her as well. Where's the king? I'm pretty sure he's also probably in that cage anyways.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot the king existed.
I'm thinking maybe we should keep one of these guys alive so we can ask where the king is.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Someone just knock him out.
Alright.
Arya, don't
Alright.
kill
Alright,
them.
Alanna, you're up.
Alright. King's not here.
You don't know that for sure. Anyways. What are you doing? You fighting him? Not fighting him?
Yep, I'm fighting him.
Alright.
And I get... Damn. There's no way that I can get through that door so I can communicate to them. Although I could ask Maven to see if she can communicate with one of them. Can't I?
She tried to earlier, but they're way too far out of reach. They're just standing by. They can't do anything.
Okay. Alright.
Right, Marcus?
First action, I'm gonna get Shay. Because he's been wanting some action.
Okay.
To come near him and go for claw.
Alright. Go ahead and roll.
Alright. And that is 19.
Ooh, that hits.
Yeah. And it's 1d6 damage because of the animal. And that is 4.
Alright.
Alright. And with my bonus action,
Okay.
well, I guess it's a bonus attack, I'm gonna longbow, just fire arrow at his ankles. If I can get at his feet, if I can dispel them or try to knock him.
Alright.
So, alright, and my nat 20.
That is a critical. Go ahead and go.
Yes. Alright, as I pull back the string, which at this point is it still the
No, you've already used it twice.
yeah, okay, I've already used it. Yeah, I want to make it just drew back to a regular string, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
So
the magical properties come back after a long rest.
okay. I pull back the string and aim for his left ankle.
Okay.
And as I pinpoint, I let it go, but I'm pretty much just making sure that I've got it. So, left ankle.
Okay. And you draw back, a quick reaction, and shoot one off. It hits his ankle, and embeds itself well within his ankle. And he's like, not as nice as I met you before, not as nice now.
That seems to be my personality with people.
Alright, what's the damage on that?
Alright, and because it's critical, it's 2d6 plus modifier?
No, it's the base attack, your attack, and then add your modifier on top of that. So,
okay.
So, your dexterity is 4, and then roll a d6, and then double that, then add your modifier.
Okay. Alright, so I got a 5. Double that. And that's 10 plus the 4, 14.
Alright. Okay. And you end up doing that. And he kind of just... He bends down, snaps the arrow. And he raises one of his hands towards you. And he's going to cast Eye Bite.
Eye Bite? Ooh.
Yep.
That sounds horrible. And Marek on chat, I wish I could use Hunter's Mark, but I already used it, so I can't use it again. I have to make sure. Yeah.
Make a... I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, and that is 16.
You feel a sudden overcoming of you, and suddenly you can hear his will, and he says, "Sleep," and suddenly you fall unconscious.
Oh shit.
Now, let's deal with you. And he turns to Maven. And from that point, he is going to cast... He's going to cast Hold Person, which she needs to make a DC saving throw too. In which, natural 20. As he raises his hand and tries to cast over her, she with a steel-trapped mind, as most psionists are, just with the mask on, and he's like, "Oh, tempting." Okay. That being said, next up is Joseph.
All right. I'm gonna try and set up a combo move with Brawn. I'm gonna use my Long Fu Pai ability, Za, to spend a key point and grapple one of these guys, but swing him into Brawn where we can then pull him apart with our mighty strength.
You're gonna actually have to hold your turn.
Okay.
You're gonna have to hold your turn in order to do it with him.
All right.
All right. So.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna have to move over there, aren't I?
Yeah.
You're right next to me, aren't you?
He's right here.
No, I'm next to you.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Here.
Well, I'm doing it with
He's right
Bagaman then. Sorry, I'm doing it with Bagaman.
All right.
Bagaman's pretty tough. I'm pretty sure we can handle it.
Okay, Arya, you're up.
decide that I'm going to use Vicious Mockery again because I need their lunch money.
Okay.
Remember, save at least one for the world-destroying wizard.
Call him a little punk bitch.
I have unlimited cantrips now, so.
Ask him if he's going to cry.
Want a bottle? A big dirt bottle?
Alright, go ahead. He actually needs to make a DC saving throw.
Okay.
Which is a 5, so he's not making any saving throw.
Okay, I have a 19 total.
From a D4?
Wow, D4. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he needs to make the saving throw, not
sorry.
you make a damage.
Sorry. Okay, it's 2d4 plus my charisma. Right. Okay, 2, and my 5 makes it a 9 total.
And what are you saying to him?
Your mama smells so bad that the doctor diagnosed her with breath cancer.
Oh.
You tell him this, and he starts breaking out into tears.
Is this the one she gave the wedgie to?
Yeah.
Give me your lunch money.
The poor.
This is the one we're tearing in half, by the way.
But it was me that made him cry.
Alright, that being said, where's fucking, goddamn it. Alright. It is currently Braun's turn, which is also technically Joseph's turn as well. So
I'm doing it with Begaman. I just took it Braun for Begaman.
Oh.
I mean, either of us are gonna have to move anyway.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, is that it would be more better if Braun did it, because you two would be actually have to just move that like that.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for that. I'll do that.
All right. Upon you trying to disengage with these three, they're all going to make an attack of opportunity on you.
All right.
Once a natural 20, 19, and 5. So.
Cripes. Let me get my calculator out because I can't do math.
3, 6, 8 points for 8 points of 1 slashing damage. Or no, it's just 5, and 7 points for the second one. So, 15 points of slashing damage towards you.
Oh crap!
And
I'm getting mad now.
And Braun manages to make it over to the other one. So you're gonna pick this guy up and tear him apart, right?
Yeah.
Both of you make strength checks. Just straight strength checks.
Natty 20!
So 20?
I got a natty 20. Oh man. That's
right.
26.
I got a 19.
Oh boy. Alright.
Because I have a 5 strength.
Alright.
I'm loving the look on his
This
face
is
right
about
now.
26 damage. I don't even know what to fucking call this kind of damage.
Tearing damage.
You kill him.
Lymph.
You literally rip him apart.
Yeah.
I have a.
You guys are
That's
about
awesome.
2 points above, by the way, which I was like kind of hoping for. All right. Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna call that both your guys' turn because
Oh, I want.
Nope. I don't. That
I
was
just want
your
to throw
full.
part of one of them.
Yeah. So your full action, Begamman, you're up.
All right.
I'm gonna move in front of the closest one nearest to me, which would be
That guy.
yeah, right there. And I'm going to attack him twice with the sword. So here's hoping they hit this time.
All right.
20 total.
For the first one.
15 total.
All right. They both hit.
All right. Let me check. Friggin' platinum swords.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just do straight damage right now because I don't think this guy's gonna survive anyways.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. 2d8. 8 and 3.
Yeah, it kills him. You just slash and stab him right in the heart. And he just falls back. This is the guy also that got fucking pummeled by Joseph. I want to remind you. This guy's dead.
I'm thinking the last one might want to run away.
Yeah.
There's 2 left.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Considering what they've seen,
Make
they're
it.
very brave.
Should it come your turn? Make an intimidation check and see if they're willing. All right. Next up is Maven, in which she is going to use one of her psionist abilities, in which Allrog has to make a failed saving throw. All right.
Well, he just can't handle her.
I know which one. I know which one it is, but I have to double check to make sure. Okay. All right. With her psionist ability, she raises both of her hands, and she mentally dominates him. And then she pushes him down, making him get on both of his knees, putting his hands behind his back. And he's just incapable of moving from now on. This is Mind Conquer. Next thing she does, she comes up and she pulls out from one of her pockets a rope and she ties him up. Alright, and that's gonna be her turn for right now. Jesus fucking Christ. You guys have no idea how lucky you are right about now. Jesus. Alright, so. That being said. Let's see. Next up, that's what it is. Alright, next up is...
Am I still knocked out?
Yes, you are still knocked out, but come your turn, you have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
These two are not sure about their decisions anymore. They are down to just them, and considering the ripping apart of one of their friends, putting one into a fucking wall, the vicious mockery, and just they both look at each other and they raise their hands like, we can't do anything about this.
Ooh, I'm loving this.
So they are not taking their actions.
Okay. Well, I reckon we should. Do we want to try and tie them up, or do we want to just let them go?
Do you have any rope?
I do. I've got 50 feet of rope.
All right. Use about 10 feet each in order to make sure they are tied.
I'm gonna converse with my buddies here. Everyone, what should we do? Let him go or tie him up?
Eat him!
Eat him. All right. We're gonna.
All right, that's one
I'll let
foot
you
each
guys
in
figure
them.
that out. Alana, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All right. And I've got 16.
Wait, I gotta make sure that this is. Because
Make sure it's wisdom.
I want to make sure that it's a concentration. Because Allrog is technically tied up and incapable of doing anything. If it's concentration, if I bite is concentration, then you get out of it. If it's not, then you.
Then yeah.
Let's see. Let me double check. Fire, feign, take. All right. It is a concentration spell.
Yes.
In your immediates, you kind of wake up and shake off what is like, what the hell? And the only thing that you see immediately right now is that Allrog is tied up, and Maven is keeping a strictly close eye on her.
Okay. Oh God, my head. I look back, still looking at Elise. Sweetie, Mommy's here.
Alright. As far as I'm gonna say it. Alright. The other four of you, though, you begin to hear some noises coming in from behind, in which the original hall that you had pretty much came in through. This might be that other set of people that were originally within this building.
The other 60?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, huh?
Right. Garmin, go save your girlfriend. We'll take these guys hostages. Hold off whoever's coming.
All right.
I'm gonna try and tie these guys up with my rope.
There's no check for it. I would just say they've given up. They can't do anything, so you just tie them up.
Okay.
And once we've tied them up, I intimidate them to interrogate them.
Alright, go ahead.
You want me to roll for that?
Yep, roll for intimidation. For interrogation.
19 total.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Where is the king?
They're the main office. Up the floor. It's being kept inside of a bigger cell than the guard, as far as I know.
Is there anything else up there waiting for us?
A trap, maybe.
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 Are you saying you don't know?
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder before he answers. I'm just gonna whisper into my ear, better tell the truth. She's crazy.
And if you don't tell the truth, I'll eat you both.
And I'm gonna wipe off some of the blood on my hands over his uniform. I'm gonna clean my hands on him.
And as such, you do. It's like, okay, there's a trap. There is a trap up there. I don't know what it does, but I know there's a trap up there. We're just told not to go up there because it would just do something bad to us. That's what Ssav said.
All right. I'm gonna ask my friends. Who here has a dagger I can borrow?
I do.
May I have it, please?
And as such, gives the dagger. So,
I've got 2 daggers now. I'm gonna flip the daggers around so I'm holding the blade ends. I'm gonna put the handle in their mouth. One each. So they've got the knives sticking out. And I say, last man standing gets to leave.
Alright.
Dude.
Alright. Who's gonna take an attempt at that door, though?
I was gonna go for it, actually.
Alright, go ahead.
I figure Mir Begaman would.
Alright.
Am I still in a rage?
At this point, you're coming out of it, so...
Alright. So I got 1 exhaustion point then?
Yep.
Add that to my list. And I'm able to, because I'm still able to go into 3 more rages between long rests, correct?
I
For my
think
level?
so. Yep.
Yeah, alright. Alright, I go over to the door.
Alright.
And, let's see. I try opening the door.
You try and open one of these doors, and the handle is not moving.
Am I able to attack the door?
You can. You can certainly try.
It sounds suspicious. Can I use my danger sensibility to see if there's any traps on the door?
There are currently no traps.
Okay.
All right. We're on. We do this together.
Yes.
So you both are gonna
Attack the door.
alright.
Attack the door.
Both of you make a strength check.
Alright.
20 total.
17.
Alright. McGonagall, you managed to hit the door so freaking hard that it literally crashes and caves in. With the help of Braun behind you, it completely moves out of your way. And within this room, you see Shay, you see Alanna, and you also see Maven and an individual that looks fairly goddamn familiar to you.
You.
On the at the back of the room, and also a random dead body.
Alanna, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
What did he do to you?
Alright.
I just was knocked out. Arya, please go see that cage. Check on the little girl.
You guys,
Please.
you got 4 minutes before this place is infested with a lot of people. A lot of people I don't think you'd be able to fight off.
Okay, let's hurry up and do this.
Alright, I loot the dead body in the room. Just grabbing shit out of whatever's in his pockets.
I run to the cage.
Alright.
I'm running to help Maven.
Alright, and so you do.
I slowly get up and finally get my balance.
Okay. All of you make your actions within. You, Arya, in the cage, which what looks like it's just a simple pull and, push kind of lock. You open it and you find a small girl, half elf in nature, but also within the cage, there's a much more thinner and somewhat bonier character. Very bushy beard, kind of noble features, but it's just he's so gaudy that he doesn't look healthy at all. And he's just barely on his last leg.
Is it you, King?
There is no response. He doesn't seem able to.
I'm gonna quickly scope out the room. Are there any windows?
What you notice in the back room is that there is a door with a set of stairs that goes up.
All right. Well, I'm thinking, guys, let me carry the 2 people. I can take it, and if we get up, I can jump out the window. Trust me, I can land.
You can take the bearded man. I'll take the little girl. I think she needs a gentler touch.
All right.
Suit yourself.
All right.
Okay, I'll pick up the old man.
All right. You pick up the man, and you pick up the girl, and you both start making out towards the back door. You could kind of hear more footsteps and yelling coming from the original room, or from the hallway.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Quick question. Who won the fight?
Technically, Maven.
No. I mean,
Oh,
with
those
the 2
two?
dudes Side up. Yeah, who won?
Under current situations, you don't know.
time.
Under current situations, you don't know. You all, especially with Maven and Begamon's help, you guys drag the sorcerer up the stairs, and you finally you come to a door at the top of it.
I'm just gonna kick in that door.
Okay. Roll strength.
15 plus 6, 21.
You kick in the door, and you hear something not only like wood, but also a wire snap, like twing.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. I'm gonna turn away and protect the old man.
I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god damn it.
I
Damn.
really hope I make this saving throw, especially because I have Hoitia.
Please do. Please do. Dexterity. And 17.
19.
23 total.
19
16.
From what happens immediately, is that there is suddenly, as you guys look up, there is a blade that comes from the seal of the door, now rushing towards you. You all duck out of the way just in time. A lot of you like almost losing a few hairs off the top of your head, and it embeds itself in the back wall. In that immediate, you also hear a few screams. There's a couple of guys now missing the bottom portion of their body. Some are still trying to climb over them in order to get to you guys, as you guys proceed to make your way through this hallway. You guys enter in through the door, and you see what looks to be several different cell doors. The first one that you manage to see immediately looks to be a man who's just sitting there quietly, and he opens his eyes looking at you, and he rushes towards it and is like, "Please, you gotta get me out of here now!"
Alright.
I'm gonna go, save all of them! And I'm gonna quickly use my wholeness of body ability to get some key points back.
Yeah. I am going to try to I'm going to try to communicate to Brial to see if he can find an actual way out, a pathway that we can take.
Brial takes an immediate flight and begins to fly through some of the corridors. Anybody helping out this guy?
I'll go up to the cell and ask who he is.
All right. Go ahead and ask. Also,
who are you?
Another 4 minutes. It's like, I am Marvel. I'm King Alanna, the 58th. And you can see some of his royalty-looking kind of robes, slightly torn, slightly tattered. It looks like he's been through a little bit of tough times, a little bit of blood coming from his head. Given a closer look.
Alright.
Quickly, I'm just going to save our asses for a bit. I'm going to go run back to where the staircase was, and I'm going to put all my black powder on it and blow up the stairs so they can't get up.
Okay. Wait, how much black powder do you have left?
30 grams.
Shit.
Don't use all of it.
Don't use all of it. We
Okay,
want to live.
I'm going to use 20 grams. I'm only going to use 20 grams.
Fuck, I
It's
gotta
10.
reroll that. Alright. 12, 17, 24, 29, 30.
How much hit points does the stairs have, you reckon?
40. All right. It does about in a controlled blast, considering the fact that you are dwarven and you just seem to know how to use black powder better than anybody else. You manage to control the blast, and you do about 49 points of explosive fire damage. And what you do is that you kind of just spray it all over them, and with a quick light of your cigarette.
Yes. I James Dean it. Fuck yeah.
It lands on all of them. It kind of blows you back through the door, though, due to the air pressure. I need you to make. I need you to make a saving throw real quick.
All right. Natty 20.
You take about what was it? Originally 49. So you take about 26 points of damage at most. Oh no, 25 points because it rounds down. So you take about 25 points of explosive fire damage, and it just knocks into the bars of the cell, which for you, like, you knock into the bars in which the king is in the cell in, and the bars bend in so much that it breaks down the cell door.
Well, I was just gonna rip it off the hinges. That's one way to do it.
I'm so fucking glad I actually healed myself before I did that, because otherwise I would be dead right now.
You are slightly out of breath.
Wait,
Christ!
Never mind.
I'm just gonna be. I'm like still lying on the bars on the floor of the cell, and I just go, and I light up another cigarette.
Like, you can barely take it in, but you do it anyways. Yeah. All right.
Dwarf, that's using your head.
Real has returned. It seems like he does seem to have a clear guide for you, Alanna. So he does know where you guys can make your quick escape.
Okay. All right, and let's make it out of here. Joseph, you still have that other guy with you, right?
That's what I was
want to make
wondering
sure.
about.
I was trying to make sure that you didn't kill him on the way that you did that.
Okay, I'm just going to roll over.
Or you could have handed him.
For the sake of the situation, he had put him down beforehand.
Okay, good. All right. I will ask Arya to give me my daughter back.
I'll ask the king if he can walk.
I hand her daughter.
I most certainly can walk.
And I mount Shay, and we're trying to make it out of here.
All right.
Follow as closely as you can.
All right. With your daughter in your arms, you could definitely tell that she's not very well. She's probably sick. There's something. Definitely, she needs to go see a healer quickly.
We need to make it to camp as soon as possible.
About as you guys begin to run through these corridors, you manage to make it about halfway through. I need you all to roll for perception, though.
I was actually going to ask if I could take point with my danger sense.
Please do.
Yeah, that's what I was actually about to ask a second ago.
All right. Braun, as you begin to kind of take side as Alanna is kind of leading the pack as well, you notice that there are several different holes in the wall, side by side.
Yeah, that's great. This is it. All right. Do I need to do a perception or anything to inspect them?
For the sake of the situation, because you guys are, even though you do pay attention, you guys are still running forward. I need you all to make a dexterity check. This includes the king.
18.
Oh, shit, I can't read that. What is that?
Maven.
Oh, shit.
Okay. 17. Sweet.
12.
18.
All right.
22.
Damn.
Cartoonishly, as you guys step on one stone, you can hear an arrow embeds itself into the side of the wall, and you guys are like, going through this hallway of fucking arrows, and you guys all managed to avoid the arrows.
I'm figuring this out.
Including the people on backs, people being dragged, and
I know.
motherfuckers.
I was gonna say I'm riding on top of Shay, and I have my daughter in my arms. I should be getting the most damage at this point.
I'm not including disadvantage for it right now. You still hear some screaming and yelling behind you though. As about another minute passes, you guys manage to get to what looks to be a wall, but with a single door.
All right. I'm gonna motion for everybody to stop.
It's a metal door.
And metal door, yeah. I'm gonna use my danger sense again. Is there any sort of trap on the door?
No, but it's a very heavy duty looking door.
All right, let's do
Is
this.
there a lock on the door?
It looks like it should have been opened from the inside, like on the other side. It doesn't look like there's any way to do anything about it.
What's surrounding the door? What's the wall made of?
Stone.
I have mason tools.
Would you have enough time though? We don't have that much time.
I'm assuming if I just fall... Okay, I'm going to hand off the old man to whoever's got a free arm. And I'm going to quickly run up to where it looks like the hinges of the door is. And I'm just going to take out my mason tools and I'm just going to try and, as quick as I can, break through the hinges. Like, break what the hinges are attaching themselves to.
Okay. As quickly as possible, I need you to... roll a natural 20. Just roll a d20. Don't add any modifiers.
Okay. 17.
Okay. As you begin to find the hinges, you manage to pull at least 3 out with your mason tools. By the time you get the third one out, you hear a break in your final mason tool. You manage to get the hinge out and push the door off to the side, but your mason tool is now broken.
I look at it and shed a single tear, but then throw it away. And then I have another single tear because I'm littering.
Alright, you guys end up making it through the door. And you end up going through one of the other long hallways that you guys had noticed as you had passed through as the guards had taken you, and you managed to get all the way up to the front of the the stronghold, and you just quickly open the doors and you rush outside. You are now officially out of the Montenegro stronghold.
Oh, thank God. All right, we need to get back to the camp as soon as we can.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my Yeti sled.
What?
Because
oh God damn it!
How far
I'm
away
thinking
are
maybe
we
we
from
can
the
put
camp?
the bodies on the Yeti sled, and we don't have to carry them anymore.
Keep in
No,
mind,
I'll still
keep in mind, it is skinned, not like
Yeah.
there's a hard bottom. You drag that thing, it will fall apart.
Dude, imagine how rough that's gonna be on the people on it.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah.
buggers. Like the old guy we're carrying.
Yeah. I'm still gonna carry my daughter first off, because mommy's having a moment right now.
You are bolting
You're not right.
back to
Where
the
are we
enclave.
from the camp?
I am making my way there. I'm gonna keep Rial. I'm gonna keep Rial back with you guys, so that way you guys, you know,
Have a guide
which
back.
way. Have a guide back. Yeah. So.
Alright. You guys are practically bolting to the Emerald Enclave. The king trying to keep up.
Can I go back and just ask the king if I can just carry him? Just make sure it doesn't get hurt.
You try to, but much like any king with a sense of pride, no, I can carry myself. And he tries to pick up his pace, trying to run along as well.
I'll stay back with him and just basically as a guard in case something happens to the poor bastard.
Okay. About a few hours pass. I need you all to take an exhaustion point, by the way.
Including me?
Yep, because you you notice that it is now daybreak.
Okay, gotcha.
And also from the fighting, the sneaking around, the not sleeping at night, you will all have an exhaustion point.
Aaron.
Yeah.
If I polymorph something, does it get the full HP of whatever it's turned into?
No. It's just still what your HP is.
Okay, makes sense.
I was thinking that if it got the full HP of whatever beast it was, that might be a way to help preserve Halicia's health for the time being.
Alright. It doesn't seem like they are chasing after you immediately. And this is passive perspective. About a few hours pass, and as daybreak comes, you guys are now grudgingly trying to make it back to the entrance of the Emerald Enclave. And as you finally reach the entrance, the guards look at what looks to be a really beaten and toughened lot of you. And
I would like to point out that Braun is wearing a skull over his face, so that that doesn't help.
And my clothes have basically been scorched off.
Yeah, but keep in mind, the lot of you have been noticed before and closely followed behind with Alanna, so the guards kind of just like, oh. As the lot of you get closer, you're at the entrance, and within it, the king kind of just steps a bit forward. I am Harvel, Arlenon, the 58th, and I am here to see your elders in regards to renewing the treaties. And he kind of slumps over, falling. And Maven, in her quickness, just grabs him by the front, much like any general would for their king, and kind of just slings him over, and kind of just... She looks at one of the guards, and he's like, certainly. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end it for tonight, you guys. Holy shit!
Oh man!
Damn! Finally.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
My God! If fucking Allrog made that goddamn saving throw, do you understand the implications?
Do you slicing in half the king? That might have been a bit bad.
Yeah, the implications, like, are so goddamn great. Jesus. This is also, by the way, one of the most longest we've ever done. We went from, I think, 5 now to 10, 20. So we were hoping this would be a 4-hour game. No, it's 5. And I was really trying to, like, get this all together and just, like, okay, we're coming this to a close. So that is the end of the Taken King arc, in which I'm going to be spending a lot of time writing so much more in the future because there's so many things that I have to change now. Thank God for Maven.
Yeah.
So you guys, how do you feel? How do you feel? 12 episodes strong and we're fucking rocking it.
I know.
I feel really good about my character.
I just think
I feel like this is the most useful Joseph has ever been.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, Joseph did really good this episode.
This is the greatest Joseph has ever performed, especially the explosion. Because keep in mind, not only did I roll for your damage, I also rolled a percentage die to see if you would have caved in that cell door. And it was 10%, so you fucking caved in the cell door.
Oh yeah.
But no, I think it's like I think we need to do more research on Maven just because she's a fucking white dragon, or she's part white dragon.
She's part silver dragon.
Oh, you bastard!
Yeah, thus the silver lines. I was really hoping that a lot more questions would have popped up about her, but only Braun knows about this.
Yeah.
That she is half dragon.
Yeah,
I just have a chance to converse with her anymore after that.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand the implications of half dragon as opposed to dragonborn, because you told me that she was a half dragon like a while ago, but I didn't really fully understand.
A half dragon is born naturally, like through the
like through a vagina, not an egg.
Through the baguba.
Yeah,
yes, the baguba.
Like,
is that the bard term for it?
What you guys want?
Yes.
She wrecked that vagina.
Yeah, I had. You guys had talked about wanting a half dragon in general. I'm like, Well, I was gonna bring. Maven was originally supposed to be male, but I decided to have her be a female, for several other different reasons. Mainly for the fact, it's just, it seemed a little bit more appropriate, because there's 2 male generals and there's 2 female generals. That being said,
we're smashing the patriarchy.
yeah, one of the biggest things for me currently is was like I want to bring in more different races, and this is the one big thing about for a lot of people is that they want to strictly keep it to a lot of people would keep the 5e, and I like to bring in homebrew based races should people choose. And the half dragon race, well, few is almost like a dragonborn, but only look human. And the reason why I prefer Maven to have been a psionist anyways was simply because I didn't want to do like regular classes for my generals. I want them all to be a homebrew and kind of like have their own specific techniques that don't make them like the regular fighters that we usually have here.
Yaro, could you are we allowed to multi-class if we level up?
At level 12 you may begin to multi-class.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's my general role.
It's I've always intended that when I finally find tiny nuggins to multi-class into psionics or some kind of spell-based thing. That's what Tiny Nuggins is all about. He's a mystical man.
He's a mystical man that rides on a turtle. Or at least that's what
Is Master Roshi?
Basically.
Am I going to let you come at me, huh?
Yes!
Oh no.
I don't know. I haven't written that far yet.
Okay, Joseph, I know exactly how you're going to be able to do it. I know exactly how Joseph's going to be able to do it. You fill your hands with gunpowder. And then you just throw it in the air as hard as you can and use your key to ignite it.
Oh god, yes.
Could I do that?
You're giving him ideas.
Kinda.
What? I need to find out what I can do with my key.
Ow! That's my neck.
Ow. That sounded horrible.
So yeah.
Bron's down!
Oh,
right.
poor Bron.
Well, this is a great show. Thank you guys for everything.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't say why we did this 4-hour game. You did put it in the notes for the Twitch chat, but yeah, I will not be here next weekend.
Yeah.
I have things to do, and unfortunately, I can't.
A life.
Yeah, I know. I have to have a life and move to Dallas and everything. Hopefully.
So.
But yeah, if you guys play me, please make sure I'm like always at my daughter's side. I probably wouldn't be leaving.
We will.
Gamnon kept his promise.
I'm gonna be the best anti-Arya.
We will get into that next week.
Yeah.
There are several different points in the plot that I need to get over, but Yeah, you guys killed the leader of the Montenegro family. You guys, guys have captured the white sorcerer known as Allrog, and you also have made it back to the Emerald Enclave with Helicia, the acolyte of Melora, and your daughter.
Yeah.
We ripped them back.
Hey, but that also means that we
important.
can go back to
I think
Battlebards
you're
too.
That means, yes, I need to send a letter to Bolus. That reminds me. I promised her I would write to her.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I have to write home
funny.
to my
It's
mom.
funny because you guys have yet to use one of your Hermes messages.
We have those?
Yeah, you have those. You guys have like 15.
Okay.
Somebody's been keeping. Somebody's supposed to have that in their inventory. Anyways,
It's a good thing Braun doesn't have anyone alive they send stuff to.
Aww.
anyways,
Uncle Braun can take care of everything.
yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right now. So is there any last words that you guys want to go ahead and say?
Watch Spider-Man and his amazing fuck buddies too.
Yeah. Watch my stream on Tuesday. I'll be doing some more Seduce Me to Tome and Life is Strange. So, yeah.
Be careful
Thanks.
when you jump in front of fire, because fire hurts. A lot.
Yeah, you
A
didn't
whole
have
36
to.
points.
You didn't 35. You didn't have to take that damage for me. Oh
Aw.
shit! They're already shipping us.
I
To
told
be
you.
fair,
I said it
neither
was
of you did. I was very clear in what was going to happen. You ran into it.
I told you. If I say I ship it, it's gonna be shipped.
Oh no.
We would have been alright.
I
I didn't expect the stink cloud.
All right.
But no, like,
Nobody ever expects the Sink Cloud.
Oh, just watch. Now that Helicia is here, Arya's gonna get baby fever.
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah, the thing is the reason why I chose that it had methane is because technically stink cloud is technically based off of fart. So,
Yeah.
what can I do? What was I
Yeah,
able to do?
Maria, did you have Taco Bell for lunch?
All right,
Aw.
all right.
Well, at
So
the very least, now we'll be saving money on rooms. The Garmin and Alanna, Arya and Braun, Joseph and a sock.
Oh no!
all right.
No, it's Joseph in his helmet.
you guys, like I said, we gotta wrap this up. So, as far as everything else, no other little wrap up announcements. Any goodbyes?
Thanks for coming out, guys, and sticking with us for 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
Been
for
fun, guys.
everything. You
Thanks
guys
for
are
Holy shit,
truly
that's
the heroes.
dedicated.
You guys are truly the heroes. We love you for everything.
Mwah!
Mwah.
You're
Everybody,
the best chat members ever.
everybody, thank the DM for not murdering us yet.
Yep, even though he wanted to.
There could have been a chance. Anyways,
Thank you, Based Yaro.
So, thank you guys for watching and thank you guys for sticking around. I know tonight was a little bit longer than usual. So, once again, thank you so much. And I really hope to see you guys next week for another episode of D6. And we will see what adventures lie for us then. So, thank you guys. And goodbye.